There's all our baby chicks that aren't so babies anymore. There's our Easter egg layers right over here, the 6 of them. And then we got some olive egg layers, which are the silvery looking ones. We got 3 silvers, and I was supposed to have 2 blacks, but I know I lost one, I'm pretty sure. But you can see them right there, that one, and that one. Those are olive egg layers. The one's actually got a puffy looking face like a Americana, which I think it's that one right there. It's got puffy cheeks. And I'm pretty sure that we've got a couple orange roosters. But the rest are hens, I believe. Well, at least our black Australops, and then we've got a couple New Jersey Giants too out of these black ones. I'm not sure who's who. But that right there, I'm pretty sure is a what am I thinking of? A black Australorp, because they were a little smaller. Jersey Giants are probably a little bigger. And then this one right here and that one came from the mix run from my friend Jess, and we had that one right there come from her place, and that one right there, I'm for sure is a rooster. That big one right there, it's got some longer tail feathers, it's how I can tell. Oh, and then that one right there, there were 6 we got from her, but we lost one. I'm not sure if it was one of hers or one that we got from her or another one. Remember, we had a dead one in here. I don't know what happened to it. That one's pretty, I think. It's got a black head with reddish on the behind of it. But they are getting friendlier, that's for sure. Like this one right here, I'm thinking is a tom too, because it's got a little longer tail feathers. Like that one right there, that's definitely a tom. And that came from Jess's place, so that's actually not a pure New Jersey. Buff Orrington, it's a cross. And I do want to try to keep a purebred Buff Orrington because I got 6 from TSC. And the thing is, it's weird because I don't really have 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I'd got 6 from her, or from TSC. So 6 of these. I know this one's from TSC. That one's from TSC. That one's from TSC. That one's from TSC. And that one must be from TSC. So maybe we only had an orange one. Well, no, there was that one too. That one's not really the same color orange as these oranger ones because that's a cross from Jess's place that we got them from. But yeah, everybody seems to be doing pretty good. They're about ready to be let loose, but we're not looking to let them loose. Yeah, this one right here, I'm almost for certain could be a rooster, but I'm not for sure. Or that one even too, with the larger crown, because some of these have really small crowns, like she does right there, she does. But then I've got, that one does, but that one's not a purebred. That one I know is a rooster. This one I'm almost thinking is a rooster because the crown's a lot bigger than the rest of them. And then this one right here, the crown's bigger than the rest of them. But we'll see. But I'm pretty happy with all the colors we've got on everybody. Pretty happy with them. Got one Americana. Where's she at? Can I find her real quick? I mean, we got a white one, a cream colored one like owl. Then we got this really pretty one. Oh, it's right there. That black one with the silver head. And then we've got this cream colored one. And then we've got this reddish with two-tone, a darker head where she looks blue and then blue wings or tail feathers. I'm really glad that all them, like that right there, I think she is just so pretty. She's very pretty. Like, I like that. It's just really nice. I'm glad they all lived. They like me throwing handfuls of their grain out so they can pick at this. But we are really trying to get everything done. I have to walk the fence to see how much we need. I thought maybe I'd take you guys along with the wheel, digital wheel that we've got. I bought for my husband. He says, it's ours. And I'm like, well, I originally bought it for you, but okay. That one looks like, that little white one right there, looks like she's got a little darkness on her head. But she's pretty. And then we got this little cream colored one. That one right there, it's kind of looks like owl. She's pretty too. Can't believe all the different colors I got. Where's that one at? That one right there. She's pretty too. They're all pretty. What can I say? What can I say? Okay, we're going to move on. I filled their water back up too and then put more water in that one so they have it. But I'm pretty happy with everybody for sure. Hoping to have lots of different colored brown, pink, green eggs. Hopefully they should start laying probably about July. At least the older ones. I'm not sure. They might be in August, the Easter egg layers. They all have grown pretty well. Captain's up there running around. But we're going to get this fenced in. We've got to because I want to get my garden done. So what I did today was actually move my little plastic greenhouse that I did have, you know, and then it got blown over and ripped. And I had to take the plastic off of it. But I moved that up here so my veggies could have more sun. And as of right now, it is, and this is where it's almost 12:30. So it's just now starting, the sun isn't quite, it's like over here, but it's got enough sunlight now that it's starting to come down. So I know about between 1 and 6 or so, sometimes a little earlier than that. This is full sun down here, so I know everything will have enough sun, but there's all my plants that I want to try to get planted. And my thing is, I'm hoping my husband will this weekend try to get this finished. I know he's like, I got some trees I still want to try to take down. He wants to get this a little more cleaned up here because this is actually where I want the garden beds at. And I want to get 4 more. I just don't know if I'll be able to afford it this year. But my thing is I wanted 3 coming across this way. And the rest of them going like this. And I want them about 3 feet apart in between everything. And these ones in the front, I think I'm going to do my lettuces. Probably, I don't know. I'm still not sure yet. But I know with the amount of tomatoes I have, it's probably going to take 2 beds just alone on that, and a pepper bed. And then I got to be able to move my little beds that are up there in here too, because I want them in here. But yeah, and then my orchard, there's an egg right there. Someone just decided to drop an egg. My orchard will be down here. So the garden somewhere, it'll start over there and then come back My husband said he's not going to be able to pull those stumps out because they're entwined with that big oak right there that he doesn't want to mess with. And there's a big hickory behind it, another small hickory. And then you got this big cherry tree, another big cherry tree, or an oak, I think. That's a small cherry. That one's going to come down, and then that cherry that's leaning, that one's going to come down. We've got a lot to do, everybody. It's just one step at a time, one step at a time. My husband wants to get this all cleaned up and shaped up and get that moved away, get that brush pile put on top of there and burn that, which would be nice. He's gonna move these rocks up there to my flower bed up there because I want rocks around it. But yeah, everything is coming along slowly but surely. He keeps saying that he should have had this done last year, which I agree, it should have been done last year. There was a lot of things that should have been done last year, but my husband wasn't in his right mind. Something was up, and he just was not willing, or I just say in the right mindset to do the right things last year. And he's regretting a lot, I can tell already, because this should have been already done. Oh, that up there should have been already done. These animals should have been already moved. But we're okay. We're doing better. Our mindsets are better. We are as one again, and that's all that matters. We have a great understanding of what needs to be done and our goals. And our goals are long, but all you have to do is check one off at a time. And I think I'm actually going to sit down and do our goals so we can actually see what we've done. And I'm going to put dates when they're completed on that piece of paper. So that'll be another video. I'm going to end you guys here because I know our videos lately have been pretty long. And it's just kind of how it goes here on the farm. I was hoping maybe we could see Captain. He was up there running and bucking and stuff, just filling his oats. We're bound to see a lot of horses doing that when they're out here. Excuse me. I actually put some 5 gallons of milk in a bucket for them babies, and they weren't really interested in it, so that makes me think that good, the babies are pretty much have weaned themselves. A couple of them did drink out of it, and then I filled their water tank up, and they were more interested in drinking water than drinking the milk. So that makes me, there's Captain looking right now, that makes me think that they are on their way to being weaned, which is great. They definitely want more grain, and they want more hay than anything else now, and water. So that is a plus. So thank you everybody again for being here today with us. Or me, I should say. My husband's at work because he is our provider. And like I've said before, this is what I want to do. I want to be a YouTube creator. I want to be able to build my audience for farming. I mean, we are just a small farm in the woods. We don't have plans of cutting our whole woods down because we like being here. But when you have animals and you want luscious grasses growing from them, you got to have some sunlight coming down to the base of the earth. So some trees had to go. And this has been almost, come next month, a 3-year progress of working. And we've got a few more years to go, everyone. So if you're still liking this, all this contact, just let me know. We will always try to do more stuff. And when my husband's working on stuff, I try to video that too, just to see, you know, he's a hard-working man, for sure. Not just at work, but he comes home, you know, after working whatever hours he has to work. He gets up early to go feed, and I keep telling him, it'll be nice because you won't have to get up the hour and a half early. Sorry. Excuse me. The hour and a half early to get up to feed everybody, because then he'll just put one bale a week out. We're going to get a horse round bale feeder. We're not sure, we've looked at a few. The one that we would like is over $1,000, but it keeps it covered so it doesn't get wet if it rains, and then they can put their head through and eat out of it. But there will be one bale out here. We're just hoping that that would be, and then enough for them to eat maybe once a week or so. We'll see how fast they get this mowed down, and hopefully it doesn't turn to mud, but we have a feeling it probably will. And then just keep a round bale out there for them, and then concentrate on getting this garden done. Then after we do that, which shouldn't take more than a day to get this completed, and then we can start working back up there, because that kind of got put on hold because we wanted to get this done to get the horses at least moved one goal at a time. And then once all that is done up there, we're going to be working back there on the back half of our property to get the second part of their horse pen started, and hopefully they'll be in that next year. It won't be done this year. Well, it might be done this year if we can get it done by fall, but they're not going to be in it till next year for sure. So this is where they'll be at for now. But the donkeys and then the goats all will be up there, and that's their permanent pen. And then our next goal is, after we get all that done, is to start, we're going to add on to the barn. My husband wants to add on to his pole barn too. We got lots of things to do, everybody. So thank you again. I'm sorry I just keep chitter-chattering. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Till next time. God bless.